Hello, JR.
Okay. Now, I hear people talking about the Atheist Experience
Yes.
on this local channel. Okay, now, what I'm disagreeing with is some of the views and some of the things that you say about humanity and how humans were created.
You mean something I said today or something I've said on a previous episode?
I'm talking about the views and the ways that you spread this illogical information to people on the air. Okay, now...
Go on.
My question is, okay, how do humans exist?
They exist because of a basically unbroken chain of life going back about 2 or 3 billion years. Before that, they exist because of a process known as abiogenesis, about which there are many theories, and before that, it's all physics.
So you're saying this starts with some type of atom or nucleus or something up in the outer space region that exploded in...
Well, no, it wasn't an atom. It was a super dense concentration of matter, but, you know, that's a quibble.
Okay, where did this how was this matter created?
That is unknown at this time, basically. How do you think that atom was or that point was created?
Okay, now I believe that there's a cause and effect for everything.
Okay, what do you believe the cause was?
Okay, it would have to be a higher power.
Okay, and how did this higher power come to exist?
How did the higher power come to exist?
Right. Things don't come from nothing, right?
Just like human beings.
Okay, so this higher power presumably didn't just spring into existence, right?
Okay, well, something had to spring this, whatever you're talking about, that began all of life into existence.
Okay, so was there like an even higher power that created the higher power?
Okay, the higher power that's it. It's the beginning.
Oh, so you believe that there is a thing out there that could just have come into existence without a cause?
Yeah, I believe that.
Okay, then why not say...
All of life has to start somewhere.
Okay, but God didn't have to start somewhere.
Okay, now there's this other theory about...
that was a question. Did God...
Evolving from monkeys and stuff like that.
Can you answer the question first?
Okay.
Can you answer the question?
Okay. What question?
Are you saying that God did not have to come from somewhere?
Well, he did not have to come from somewhere because he is the creator.
So? I thought you just said that everything has to have a cause.
Okay, but I'm disagreeing with the reason you say that humans and life exist.
Okay, but I'm saying, do you have any existence that this supernatural thing with no cause actually exists?
How does the supernatural cause exist?
Well, yeah. I mean, well, actually, I asked, do you have any evidence that it does exist?
Okay, now, if you would go out, when you go outside, look at the clouds, look at the trees, look at the birds, then ask yourself, how does all this exist?
Well, according to you, it came from a supernatural thing that that has no physical representation, which needed no cause to exist.
Okay, well, I don't believe all of that came to existence by this.
Okay, and I don't
whatever
believe,
you said.
I don't believe that your God ever came into existence.
Well, I have sympathy for you, sir. After you pass away,
well, I
you
appreciate
have
your
to,
sympathy.
you will reap what you're sowing.
Okay, so now you're...
Whoa. Hi, everybody.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen,
Sir?
Jeff D.
After
Sir,
you pass
excuse me,
away
sir.
And leave
Would
this,
you please apologize for that insult?
have sympathy
Would
for
you please apologize for the insult? Russell was asking you very calmly, very politely, to explain your position, right? There seemed to be a contradiction. You said everything had to have a cause, but your God didn't have to have a cause. And when you couldn't answer his question, you started coming at us with these, with these threats that if we don't believe like you, something bad is going to happen to us after we die. And I'm sorry, that's not an argument. That does not prove your point. Because, you know, if your God doesn't exist and his heaven doesn't exist, nothing bad is going to happen to us after we die, sir. You need to prove that your God exists first. Otherwise, you're just threatening us with an imaginary thing that you think is going to happen. We don't see any reason to believe it.
I'm telling it like it is.
What?
After 90 years, the human lifespan is how long? An average of 80 years?
What about it?
Okay, now you're not going to walk this earth forever.
That's probably true. So what?
So you have to go back to where you started before your life began. You have to go back.
I do? Why? What are you talking about?
So what created you? You have to go back to
I
that
have parents.
and pay.
I have parents, and there was biology. What else do you need to know?
What else do I need to know?
I don't know. What do you tell me?
Okay, why is there this logic about man evolving from animals and insects?
You mean the theory of evolution? Why is there the theory of evolution?
Okay.
It's because some scientists paid attention to what was actually going on instead of just reading an ancient holy book and taking it as given that what some ancient mystics in the Middle East wrote down.
Okay, well, something or somebody or some power had to create that even.
What are you talking about? Huh?
Okay, everything.
Something had to create the theory of evolution?
There's a cause.
The guy's name was Charles Darwin.
Everything.
Huh?
There's a reason everything exists.
Except for your God. So I'm sorry, you've got this circular, no, that's not a circular argument. It's called special pleading. It's a logical fallacy. You're saying everything has to have a cause except for your God, and
that
that's
will always
cheating,
be
and
my
that makes your argument not work.
That will always be my cry.
Plus, I'd still like to get back to this.
The words are poison.
I'd like to get back to this threat of yours that if we don't believe like you do, something bad's going to happen to us after we die. Where do you get off threatening us that something bad is going to happen to us after we die?
I'm only telling you the truth.
How dare you? Can you prove it?
You're in denial, sir.
Can you prove it? I'm not in denial. I'm asking you for proof.
The proof is right outside the building.
Clouds? That's the best you can do?
Right outside that office here.
Sorry, there's other scientists that study things like that. Yeah, Russell, he's done. Thanks for your call, sir.
Thank you for calling.
Good grief. Clouds. Because there's clouds, he can get away with calling our show and insulting us by telling us we deserve for bad things to happen to us after we're dead.